Hello beautiful people, I am Jason, this is Beyond a Thought, and in this episode I'll be talking about when you're face down in the arena. Brene Brown's idea of the arena comes from a famous speech by Theodore Roosevelt back in 1910, titled Men in the Arena. It goes a little something like this. It is not the critic who counts. It is not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who is, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place should never be with those cold and timid souls, who neither know victory nor defeat. The part in that speech we have to pay the most attention to is the credit belongs to the man in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood. Picture yourself face down in the arena. The whole crowd has gone quiet, or everyone is booing and taunting you. Whether it's on the sports field, on the stage, or at any kind of work or study, no matter how small or big it is, it feels like everyone is judging you and there is no way out. Your face down moment can be huge, like getting fired, or someone you love not being loyal. Otherwise it can be small, like getting a bad mark in an exam, or doing something embarrassing in front of others. In Rising Strong, Brene Brown further states that an arena is a place where we have showed up, bared it all, and risked a part of ourselves. Screwing up in a public speech for a presentation, a tough decision as a parent, and one of the biggest of all, that is in the arena, being in love. You may be thinking now, who wants to be face down in the dirt? I certainly don't want to be. Well, the idea isn't to stop yourself from getting there, because no matter what you do, you will always manage to at some point fall. It is about how you pick yourself up once you've grazed your knees, a broken heart, and some possible scars to show. We all love a good underdog story, hearing about someone who has risen from the darkness and come out on top. Although quite often it is the redemption part at the end that piqued our interest, not the countless times failed at the bottom. It is the reward of victory that is most appealing and celebrated. Of course, high achievement should be recognized for the hard work put in, but we should also reward our failures that we've got back out of. Roosevelt's speech is also mentioned in Angela Duckworth's book Grit. When she's interviewing Jamie Dimon, he translates his speech in his business manual titled How We Do Business. And this is what he came up with. Have a fierce resolve in everything you do. Demonstrate determination, resilience, and tenacity. Do not let temporary setbacks become permanent excuses. And use mistakes and problems to get better, not reasons to quit. Celebrate what you think are failures, because quite often they are many victories hoping to be acknowledged. You may not have yet finished your whole assignment, but today you wrote a paragraph or just a sentence. You may not have gotten the best workout, but you drove to the gym and you stepped inside. Brene has used the term badass, but personally I like the idea of a kick-ass attitude, like a warrior that is ready to take on any battle that life brings at them. No challenge is too overwhelming or too unachievable. It is just a chance to attempt anything that life brings you. The reward isn't the gold medal you get at the end of the race. The reward is whatever you've gained from it. It can simply be just from being a participant. Most of all, having a kick-ass attitude is knowing you don't have to go it alone. You can have an entourage standing beside you. It's speaking up for yourself, or someone else who may also have their face in the dirt. A coach saying, "We didn't do our best work today. I for one can take the blame for that. Now let's look at how we can improve." Reaching out to a friend with, "Look, I think I'm really struggling and could really use some help right now." When you lean into discomfort and allow yourself to be vulnerable with a difficult situation, that is the true definition of being kick-ass. It is easy to hide our embarrassments, but it isn't easy to let them be seen. Owning our failures is what we need more in society. It's not just about showing up, it's about picking yourself back up when we happen to fall. It is those at the top in important roles shaping society that matter most. The parents, the teachers, the managers, and the politicians. These are the kind of people who must demonstrate what it is like to risk everything, withstand failure, get through regret, and endure disappointment. We don't need people putting their hurt onto others anymore, especially those in power. It sets a bad example on how to lead. Feel through your hurt. Don't suppress it. Share it with others. Own your story. Live by your values and keep showing up. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please subscribe to the channel to stay updated for the next videos coming out. And please like and comment below to help that algorithm and for others to see it. If you really enjoyed it, then please share this video online. And I'll see you next time when we go Beyond a Thought.